for the video recommendation. You can recommend videos in the Discord. Join the Discord. The link for it is... I'm pretty sure I have it in my description. Either way, with that out of the way, content creators are in danger by Tactone. Thanks for the recommendation again. And the only thing I have seen in this regards, I don't know if he's gonna talk about it here. Like, two things actually. I've seen two things. One of the things is he has said that he knows from an inside source that he is going to get permabanned on Twitch within this month. Which is crazy to think that someone leaked that information to him, and if it's actually happening, that's insane, especially after he got a, what was it, a 2-week ban, but was unbanned just after 2 days? How does that even happen? Tech gun, oh my god. How does that even happen? And on the other hand, as you guys may have seen already, apparently you cannot report Hassan on Twitch. Did you just get an internal error? I'm trying to find the thing right now. Yeah, that's something that was just found out yesterday. I heard someone mention that yesterday on Asmon's stream. I'm getting word that it is not possible to report Hasanabi on Twitch. You will receive an internal error. Screenshots provided from a source. Internal error. Right there. Internal error. I think only in the US you can do that? That's still weird. I tried it today. It is possible to do it in the EU. US Discord members said they get error. That's incredibly weird. He openly stated he supports terrorists yesterday on stream. I heard that too. Yes. I saw the Asmon not the Asmon clip. I saw that on Asmon's stream too. Yeah. He openly says it. Like, it's crazy what's happening with them. Either way, I don't know if this video is about that or not. Let's just see what Tactone has to say, I guess.
What do YouTube numbers need to look like for Mythic? So here's the reality. I was planning on making this video regardless. I'll go ahead and make it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and
the music. Oh, the same music we all use. The same music Asmon uses, the same music Lana uses, the same music I use.
Back the curtain. I need to let you guys know this is not a clickbait video. A lot of YouTubers, from this point forward, a lot of YouTube creators are going to start losing a lot of money. You are.
YouTubers.
And the reason why that is because a new development has happened in sponsor culture. So we were in a golden period ever since COVID. COVID is where the internet user base,
where everyone was just online. So literally online activity got inflated. Yeah, obviously.
Base increased by 417%.
Holy
That's a real
shit.
number, by the way. 417%. And we saw a massive boom in advertisers amongst the platform universally. And what happened was a lot of these people, like for example, Raid Shadow Legends, was sponsoring every single creator for these things called integrations.
Chat. I got sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends before last year. I hate that game! I hated it. Oh my god, I hated it so much. I could barely make it through the fucking stream. And I don't care if I don't get sponsored by that, like, after I say this, like, anymore. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. How do people play that? You got partner during that stream? Yeah, during the second one I actually got my partner. It was so bad. I tried to at least make it entertaining, but I couldn't.
Integrations, streams, and dedicated videos. Now, what's a dedicated video? What does that entail? A dedicated video
is a video that just features the entirety of that sponsorship, I would figure.
Is a 8 to 10 minute YouTube video, which you can go above 10 minutes, but minimum 8 to 10. and you take a game, you get paid to play the game, you make a video on the game for 8 to 10 minutes or longer.
To be honest, with what he's saying, I've been hearing more recently with like sponsorships that sponsorships are looking more for live streams rather than YouTube stuff. I've been hearing that recently, but I don't know if that's like related to what he's talking about at all.
Paid a lump sum, or you have a live stream on Twitch. And the way the live streams go, which by the way, live streams are the easiest way to make money off of sponsors, are as simple as follows. So right now, I think, let's look for a real number here.
All right. I remember when Nux Taco was saying shit like, I will never sponsor Raid because it's a shit game and they screw over their sponsors. Like 3 months later, he's sponsored by Raid and promoting. Because they pay really well. They pay really fucking well. They pay, like, for me it was like on the stream based too, right? It was based on CCV and I got a decent chunk for that time. I did. Raid sponsor really paid big money. They do. I would say their business practices are a little bit shady, to be honest. Like the way the creators pay increases, like based on like certain. No, they said I am allowed to say that. It literally increases based on sales. No, I literally asked if I'm allowed to say that. It literally increases based on sales. Like, it's just like, you know what? At least that's respectable that they say you're allowed to say that. But, goddamn, man. What a shit game. I wonder how much that game actually makes. It's because it's really addicting. Like, they have huge whales. They don't need a huge player base, they just need a handful of big-ass whales.
Right now on Twitch, I have a user base of 6.395 thousand viewers right now. 6.395. Okay, so what that means is, if I were to get sponsored right now, it would be the normal.
Is Raid a gacha? I wouldn't classify it a gacha, but it's pay to win. I don't know. Would it be considered gacha? I don't know. Very much so. It is? Alright, there you go then.
Streams are.
Sorry, let me rewind 10 seconds. My apologies.
6.395 thousand viewers right now. 6.395.
That's
okay,
loud.
so what that means is, if I were to get sponsored right now, it would be, the normal streams are, a 2-hour stream. How do you get paid? $1 per 1 viewer per hour. That's the truth. That is the number on average.
Wait. Come again?
Per 1 viewer per hour stream. How do you get paid? $1 per 1 viewer per hour.
So if he streamed it for an hour, he'd get 6K? 12K? Jesus Christ.
That's the truth. That is the number on
active viewers, not followers. Viewers.
average. It can be somewhere between 0.85 and 1.15 per hour, but usually it's $1 per viewer per hour. Now, how do you get that number? Well, you go right here.
Twitch sponsorships actually pay so hugely. What the frick? Holy crap-arino! Maybe you should reconsider that sponsor now. Fuck it! I'm not big enough to care about it. But if I was big now, no, I would have to think about it.
And you check your past 28 days. Every creator should be going to their ad companies whenever they have a great month and tell them, use your past 28 days. So my past 28 days look like 6,306 viewers. So
That's
this means
huge
if I were to do an
numbers.
ad for 2 hours, I would get paid $12,612 for a 2-hour sponsor, which is great.
Holy.
Now, here's the addendum. I also stream on YouTube at the same time. Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why a YouTube live stream and a Twitch live stream get paid differently, especially when you multi-stream it.
Oh.
So for Twitch, you have this thing called categories, and I'm going to show you what this is. And the thing that companies really want to push is the more people that stream in these categories, the more that it will be pushed up to the top of the recommended. And this is why Twitch streams are very common to be sponsored and YouTube streams are not too sponsored to be.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess. Rivals. Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Commission. Because these are what are called category pushers. Whenever a new game comes out, also Emma Frost looks fine as fuck here. Whenever a new game comes out, a lot of people are going to want to be sponsored on Twitch because that's going to push their category to the top, which is going to recommend this on the little follower list right here and the live channel list right here. So that's what's very important. Now, if I'm also streaming on YouTube right now, and let's see here real quick. On YouTube,
I'm gonna be honest, I can't say I never streamed on YouTube. I was about to say that. I had like 2, 3, 4 YouTube streams like way back. Way back when I was still a facecam streamer. When like YouTube streaming barely came out, it was going okay, to be honest. But nowadays, I would have no idea, man. I would have like 0 idea how to even set up a YouTube stream. And I don't even think YouTube streaming has categories. Like, where would you even, like, okay, like with what he showed, like with the categories, right? Like on Twitch, you know exactly if you want to look for a specific game, how to go for that, right? Like you can go to browse here, here's your categories. You can type it in here. How do you find live streams on YouTube? How do you do that? I mean, short subscription, YouTube Music. Here are my subscriptions. I can see the people that I follow that they would be live right now, right? Does that mean they're live? Does it mean Saber Fox is live? Yes, it means they're live. But like, okay, here's live. There's live. Now what? If I search something, oh my god, that's a that's a great thumbnail. Oh yeah, for YouTube as well, you need to set thumbnails for every single stream. I wanna be honest, I could not be asked. Ask Nano. It's not like about like that I want to stream on YouTube. It's just about that I wouldn't even know, or like I wouldn't even know like how to look for people. Like there's no categories. This is all unorganized. Oh, this is just the people that I follow. I think. Am I following this person? No, I'm not. So like, this is just a handful of people in the life. Like, what is this based on? I don't get it. It has a defaulting on the thumbnail? Does it? I don't know, man. Based on the will of God. On your watch time? You multi-stream? Alright. Okay, let's get back to the video. I just wanted to say that YouTube doesn't care about live streaming. YouTube doesn't care about their live streaming creators and about their live streaming viewers. Otherwise, we would have a way better chat experience. We would have a way better live experience. They would be better. YouTube right now cares about shorts. YouTube stopped trying to be competitors with Twitch. They are now trying to be competitors with TikTok, and it's working. And it's working so well that they literally gave up on live. They don't care because the big money and the big viewership comes from having people just swipe. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't really want to YouTube live stream, but I don't know. I might consider it at one point sooner or later. I don't know. Either way, let's get back to the video.
I have 6.2 thousand people watching. There's actually a 100% equal rate between who's watching me on Twitch and who's watching me on YouTube. That's insane. So between this live stream, I have around 12.6 thousand people watching me right now. And yes, that feels very, very, very good. And I appreciate everybody on both of my streams. Welcome, guys. Thank you both for being here. Thank you, guys. Does that mean if I were to go to do a stream offer, does that mean I would get paid for both my streams? No. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. Because on YouTube, you're going to get paid less due to the fact that you're not pushing categories. And you're already streaming on Twitch, which means you're going to get a reductive sum. So it's just a nice little bonus. So for a 2-hour stream, I would probably get paid 12.3K. for streaming on just Twitch. And then because I'm also streaming on YouTube, I might get a bonus of like 20 to 30%. So I might get an extra 2.5 to 3K on top of that. Because realistically, they're really wanting the
like for multi-streaming, I'd say that's still pretty fucking good, especially with how shit YouTube is in regards of live streaming. No, but if you're only a YouTube live streamer, sucks to suck, I guess. Sorry that the platform just isn't built for live streaming. Yeah, rip bozo.
Category push right there. I recommend every creator, if you can, to do live streaming. I would recommend 4 hours for at least 5 days of the week. It's great. It's really fun. It lets you connect with your community. And to be honest, it gets you a lot of money. Now, personally.
Wait, I zoned out at the start there, but yeah, take your bets, I'm on it. That's why I got distracted there, apologies.
Of like 20 to 30%, so I might get an extra 2.5 to 3K on top of that, because realistically, they're really wanting the category push right there. I recommend every creator, if you can, to do live streaming. I would recommend 4 hours for at least 5 days of the week. It's
4 hours is a good average live stream time, that is true. Just a moment, just gotta swallow the meds. Apologies. 4 hours is a good sweet point. 4 to 6 hours is generally a good number, I would say, for live streaming. 5 days a week, usually good. But I feel 4 to 5 days is absolutely fine. Like, I do 4 days, right? If you can, you should do 5 days. But you need those 2 days of rest. You shouldn't stream every single day. And sometimes I think 5 days may be pushing it, but it really just depends. Because there's not only like creator burnout, but there's also viewer burnout, right? Like, not only would you possibly get burnout, I'm not saying that is guaranteed or anything, it can happen, doesn't have to be. But viewers might even like not want to turn in every single day either. It's just what I mean.
Great, it's really fun, it lets you connect with your community, and to be honest, it gets you a lot of money. Now, personally, I'm a streamer first, YouTube video maker second, because I was in the theater. I love live entertainment.
I feel like I'm the same. Like, I'm a live streamer first and then YouTube creator second, even though my YouTube viewership is obviously way bigger and way higher than my Twitch viewer base. But all my content that gets put onto YouTube comes from live streaming. So obviously, I'm a live streamer first too.
I love entertaining people live and getting that dopamine hit immediately of chat type 1, chat type of boba. Guys, he almost said something racist. Look at them lulling, right? It's funny. I really like that hit of dopamine every single time I see my chat go this fucking fast. It's great, and I have them both.
It is great. But there it is. It is great. It gives dopamine. It gives a sense of, like, a sense of community. It's just fun. It is just fun.
Mixed to where I can see them both at the same time. I absolutely fucking love it. It's great. YouTube live streams, Twitch live streams, dedicated videos, they're not going anywhere. But here's the problem. YouTube integrations. So what is a YouTube integration? Well, a YouTube integration is a 90 or, in most cases, a 60 to 120 second ad within the first 1 minute of your video. It must be placed. This was a lot of creators' bread and butter.
Oh yeah, we've seen, all of us have seen that before. I personally never had a sponsor like that. I got sponsorships offers for that. Only honestly bad ones, so I never took any of them. But all of us know that. We know people doing those keep sponsorships, doing those, what else? What else is there? Obviously, right, Shadow Legends. Bro, you guys watching Ordinary Sausage? He fucking gets sponsored by mattresses. Helix. NordVPN. Manscaped. War Thunder. Yeah, all of those.
Adult toys as well.
Oh my god, yeah, Ordinary Sausage got sponsored by Adult Toys. What the hell? What the hell? I mean, I guess sausages, adult toys, kind of. But why mattresses? Which ones? I don't fucking remember.
For their videos. Mr. Beast would often do 3 integrations per video. One in the beginning, one in the end, one in the middle. A lot of creators would even do 2. One in the beginning, one in the middle. But integrations would pay you a pretty okay amount. Let's say your video would get around 100,000 views. You can probably expect anywhere from $2 to $3 grand for just putting in an ad that you can just easily skip over. You can even download add-ons that let people watching YouTube skip over those.
That's insane that there's actually add-ons that makes you skip it. And you know what's so funny? That reminds me again of the time. I will never not remember this. Me watching like a shoe video, uploading it on YouTube. You guys know me. I watch all the ads, all the sponsorships from Shoe. We always watch them. We even comment on it. And then one fuck-ass dude just in the YouTube comments wrote, "Skipped ad? How could you do this? You're already a React channel. Least you could do is watch the ad unfollowed." But I watched the ad! But I watched it! What do you mean? I even commented on it! What the hell are you talking about? When I mentioned that on stream, someone said that he probably had one of those, like, skipping ones. So, like, it was his browser extension skipping it in my video when I was reacting to it. And it's just like, I just can't wrap my head around it.
Here's the problem. These companies, they're dumb as shit. It took them 6 years to catch on. But companies are starting to realize they're being taken advantage of. And now they're realizing that integrations are pretty much useless.
No! That took them forever. They finally realized. Did he say after 6 years? No, they've been doing that longer. Did he say 6 years? No, right? Maybe 16? I don't know. They've been doing that for longer. Oh my god.
Conversion rate of a dedicated video to an integration, unironically, is 1 to 147 on average. Because for a dedicated video, these companies are going to know that these people want to see this. That's why they clicked it. Integrations are very easily skippable. And that's why I do one.
Everyone knows they're a minute long, so everyone just skips a minute ahead. And now, chat, YouTube gives you the option now. Wait, is that why they found out? Because YouTube finally is giving you the option to skip with YouTube Premium? YouTube implemented the YouTube Premium skip button for the ads. Like, literally, there's a skip ahead button. I have gotten it. When I tried to skip through an ad, I got a skip ahead prompt. And now, ever since that happened, the companies now realized, wait a minute. Ads with YouTube Premium? Sponsored ads. The integrational ads. But yeah. So I'm guessing now because finally YouTube... Sorry, I had to turn this off. Now because YouTube finally put their own integration of it in, so people wouldn't use extensions anymore. I guess now they've come to realize. What? We're being taken advantage of. Took them long enough though. And way longer than 6 years too.
On as many videos as possible. I'm telling you, if you're a creator, take every single integration you possibly can right now, because those are going away. Companies are smartening up. I'm also going to say this, and this one's going to shock a lot of people. On this platform, on Twitch, on YouTube, a lot of creators are viewbotting, and companies are starting to wise up to that.
Are they? I guess they are. Like, a lot of the bigger ones, maybe they're not even doing it on their own. But, like, if you look at it, like, in comparison, right? We did a look at, for example, we looked at two chats. Who was it? XQC and Kai Sanat's chats. Well, they had huge viewerships, but the chats were so much different. So I feel like, especially bigger ones, when it wouldn't be that noticeable because they're already big, that they might be viewboarding. Probably Hassan, I don't know, man. A viewer of his is might, though. Like, I wouldn't think, like, him himself, but probably his viewers. And I just don't get it. Like, just don't. It's bad. It can get people banned. They're also follow botting? Who knows?
And a lot of companies are beginning to lose faith because a lot of the top creators are view botting. And it really shouldn't be surprising to you. There was a pretty controversial stream that happened recently involving creators like Will Neff and KoAlan who weren't view botting. However, the company was view botting them.
What?
And that made those creators get a lot of heat for no reason. But that's how anal a lot of sponsors are getting. And that's where a lot of sponsors are smartening up because they realize if they view bot these creators, more people will watch their streams. However, a lot of streamers in the past, well, they're getting fucked over because now everybody's calling them a view botter.
Are you for real?
And the worst thing is, these companies won't even ask your permission to view bot you because they don't need to tell you. It's really, really...
Yeah, because if you would know, you could get in trouble for that too. Short-term games for long-term losses. It's crazy.
Really bad. Ads are going to start drying up a lot for integrations. I foresee in the future that streams are going to start being paid at a reduced rate, and dedicated videos are the way of the future. Now, how do you, as a creator, make that not fuck your channel? We all know dedicated videos are the videos that make you lose subscribers the most.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, if your channel does like a certain thing, if there's a 100% dedicated video to like a certain sponsor, like, no one likes that. Like, even though sponsors are like accepted nowadays and like YouTube and Twitch and whatever, no one wants to see a dedicated sponsored video. Nobody cares about that. Y'all remember the days when YouTubers were called sellouts because they accepted sponsors? Which I always found ridiculous, by the way. Just because they accepted a sponsor, they are sellout? Like, of course people want to make money. What are you talking about?
That is the truth. It is.
Dedicated Manscaped video where you demonstrate the product? Oh my god! Oh.
So you can do what I do, which is one strat, which is flood your audience with 4 to 5 videos a day because, man, I got a lot of yapped about. Or
you can only really do that when you're big. Because if you're not big, if you don't already have a big audience, YouTube doesn't like spamming. If you're a smaller creator, do not post 4 videos a day. Because it will confuse the algorithm. It will. And YouTube also will not push you. If you're already a bigger one, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're Asman, if you're Tactile, it doesn't fucking matter. Because every viewer might not watch every single one video, but a lot of viewers will watch some of the videos, evening it out. What's on YouTube TOS now? So one short an hour? No. Don't spam? Is it? Okay.
make sure that every dedicated video that you take, you put a lot of work into, and to where it won't feel like an insult and a slap in the face to your audience. And that is very hard when you take a dedicated video for Raid Shadow Legends. But, and I think the internet's gonna be very happy about this, creators are going to start making a lot less money than they normally do. So preparing for the future is...
This really only matters to big creators. Like, how often do you see me having a sponsorship? And what are we at? We are like averaging like 250 viewers, sometimes more, sometimes less nowadays. And like my YouTube views, like, this doesn't matter for like smaller content creators. No big content creator is really in trouble. They're gonna make a little bit of less money, true. But, you know, yeah, too far right to get sponsors, boss. If I'm too far right, how are Tectone and Asmongold getting sponsors, huh? Explain that!
very important right now, and get as much money as you possibly can, because numbers are going to start to go down. I don't mean to doom post, but a lot of creators are in danger, and that's probably the title of this video. But feel free to share.
I feel like it's a little bit of an overstatement. Like, boohoo, big creators are gonna make a little bit less money. No average audience really cares about this. Like, I watched this video because it was recommended to me, and because, honestly, we got clickbaited. We got hella clickbaited, and honestly, hats off to him. Good job. But I don't think anyone's in danger. They're gonna make, okay, like, I say a little bit less money. In retrospective, like, he said, like, what, 12k for, like, a stream sponsorship is still good. People are still getting that sponsorship. You're not getting the integrations anymore. The viewership sponsorships are staying. That's where the big money is at anyway. So yeah, I think it's a little bit of an overstatement to say content creators are in danger. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know all the facts. Maybe I just don't know, because maybe I'm literally too small, but I feel like your average Joe doesn't care. Like, your average Joe will not feel like you will need to help your favorite creator somehow.
This video with your favorite creator, or if they get upset by, but a lot of creators are in danger, and that's probably the title of this video. But feel free to share this video with your favorite creator, or if they get upset by merely seeing my face because they heard I did something bad on the internet that wasn't true, you can just tell them what I said in essence, and just DM them that. But yeah, my DMs are open.
Yeah, as said, this really only matters to like big content creators and like dedicated YouTube creators that get a lot of sponsorships. I guess it would matter to ordinary sausage, but he is a pretty big channel at this point too, I'd say.
Open for anybody who needs help, and for any creator who gets above 50,000 average views on YouTube and above 1,000 viewers on Twitch, feel free to reach out to me. I can get you in touch with an ad agency very easily. Out on the internet that wasn't true, you can just tell them what I said in essence, and just DM them that. But yeah, my DMs are open for anybody who needs help, and for any creator who gets above 50,000 average views on YouTube and above 1,000 viewers on Twitch, feel free to reach out to me. I can get you in touch with an ad agency very easily, and a manager. My DMs
Pretty sure he's talking about Mythic.
are always open on Twitter, and I check them every day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
You heard him, kids. I don't have an average of 1,000 viewers on Twitch. But I'm pretty sure he's talking about Mythic. Like, hearing those numbers, that sounds like Mythic's numbers.
And for all my regular viewers, why'd y'all even watch that?
Why not? I don't know. Why are you asking me why I don't have 1,000 viewers? I wish I did. I don't know.
I don't even make videos. Maybe you will. I recommend everybody start streaming now, because a lot of people are going to start being retired. See y'all soon. Like, comment, subscribe.
I don't think they're gonna be retired, to be honest. They'll make less money, sure. Streamer cuts lacking. Here's the video, give it a like. You should have over 1,000 views by now. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, like, subscribe, I don't know. All that stuff. Bye-bye, YouTube.